back to the Road to Episode 7, my ongoing series where I chart the road to the release of Star Wars Episode 7 in December 2015. This is going to be a big video. There's a lot to talk about. First of all, we have the main cast. So I've got all my notes here. There's so many notes. I'm trying to catch up because I've been away. But the main three cast members from the original Star Wars movies: Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford. Still hasn't been confirmed that they're going to be returning for Episode 7, but all signs are pointing towards this being true. The latest I've heard is that Robert Englund tweeted that, yeah, Mark Hamill's, they got him down the gym, you know, getting ready for the new Star Wars movie. And for me, it always felt like Mark was kind of like the one who was most likely to do it. I know he's still a fan of Star Wars. I know he appreciates everything that did for his career, and I know he's more of a fan of Star Wars than Harrison Ford certainly is, and Carrie Fisher as well. So it's no surprise to me that he is returning. It's still very exciting, but even then, as soon as it's officially confirmed, that's when I'm going to get really excited, and hopefully an official confirmation is right around the corner, because May the 4th is about a week away. And you know, May the 4th, it was cute for a couple of years, bit of a novelty, May the 4th be with you and everything, but it just it grates on me a little now. But StarWars.com, you know, they're really getting behind it. I just saw a video they released. I'll leave a link to it in the description below, where it says "Say No to May the 4th," and it's kind of like an Empire propaganda video, you know, to say no to the rebels and May the 4th. They're really cool. So they get behind it, and they embrace the social media aspect of it in the world. The Star Wars fans in the world getting together and tweeting and kind of social media and stuff, talking about Star Wars, celebrating Star Wars. I've got a big feeling, and a lot of people have been saying this as well, it's a big rumour, they're going to make the cast announcement then. It seems like the best time to do it, because the only other time I could think of is just a random day during production, because production is supposed to start, principal photography is supposed to start at the beginning of May, and May is literally a few days away. So surely they're starting to film very soon, and they've got to get that cast announcement out there, because, you know, there's no way they're going to not announce that the main three are coming back, and they're going to start filming and keep it a secret until Comic-Con. I mean, Comic-Con's the next kind of logical point for them to announce something, and the rumour is that the cast announcement will come very soon, and the title reveal will be at Comic-Con, and maybe a brief teaser, which makes sense because I think they had like a teaser for the Avengers 2 like last year at Comic-Con, and that was like 2 years before Avengers 2 was coming out, so they might put together a really short teaser for the film and release it at Comic-Con. Not sure yet, but yeah. Then there's also Carrie Fisher. She tweeted, "So my dog Gary has been spotted in London, but apparently without me. Who has he been seeing? Let me know if you have any clues." So Carrie Fisher, you know, the very kind of devious mind that she has, and she's very playful and stuff, that she's basically tweeting that she's in London without really saying it. I think that's my interpretation. So why would she be in London? You know, they're just about to film Star Wars in London. And probably the biggest indication for me, someone managed to take a photo yesterday of Harrison Ford at the Hakkasan restaurant in London. Some very exciting times are ahead for us. It says the old gang is coming back to town. Why would Harrison Ford be in London? I don't know if there's something else he's there for, but it just seems so concrete that we're going to get Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill back in Star Wars Episode 7. I just can't wait. But again, you know, never, you know, count your eggs before the hatch. We don't know yet, but it seems like this is really happening, and so hopefully May the 4th is about a week away. I'll be making a video that day, whether there's an announcement or not. And if they do an announcement in London, then I'll have the time to have a video up on May the 4th for you guys. But even if not, I'll just talk about, you know, just Star Wars in general. I'll have a video up on May the 4th, okay? Hopefully it'll be some really big Star Wars news for us. Now, what I'd like to see, you know, like a press conference, you know, like, ladies and gentlemen, returning to the franchise after 30 years, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, and maybe even bring out, you know, Peter Mayhew, or, I don't know, because again, oh, that's another thing, apparently Peter Mayhew is going to be Chewbacca in the film, and he's coming back, and this kind of goes back to a video I made earlier on in this series where I said it seemed very unlikely he would do it. But I guess I kind of counted him out too soon, because it seems like he's going to be doing it. I remember I was in Texas on the way back here in the last few days I had in the US, and it was announced on the news that he was coming back. But there was nothing, again, nothing concrete was actually announced, so I don't know what's going on there. But apparently, you know, people are saying he's cancelled some convention appearance because of filming, so we don't know what's happening with that. But for me, I'm just waiting for you know, this announcement on hopefully May the 4th, fingers crossed, and production is going to be starting really soon. The next video I'm going to put up very soon will be me talking about the location shooting that's already been taking place, so you can look forward to that in the next video. And again, just finally to wrap it up, you know, I really didn't think Harrison Ford would do this, and I'm really excited about it. I mean, I saw him in Ender's Game last year, and seeing him back in a huge sci-fi movie, and he was a big part of that movie, and he was great in it too, it really got me excited, and I'm just so psyched to see him back in this movie, mainly because I know he's not really a big Star Wars fan. He doesn't love Star Wars like, you know, the fans do, or even like Mark Hamill does. Carrie Fisher, I think, can take it or leave it, but Harrison Ford, you know, he's more of a fan of Indiana Jones, and apparently, you know, there's been so many rumors about this whole film for the past year. It's driving me nuts at this point. I just want some real concrete information. But with Harrison Ford, you know, people have been saying maybe that, you know, they're saying to him, if you do Star Wars, we'll make Indiana Jones 5, because he loves Indiana Jones and he'd love to do another one. He's already said this, so there's that. Or maybe he might be agreeing to do it under the proviso that obviously he gets paid a lot of money, and two, that Han Solo gets killed off. Now, hardcore Star Wars fans will know he wanted Han to die in Empire Strikes Back, but he didn't get his way, and then Return of the Jedi, he wanted Han Solo to be killed off as well. He felt like that needed to happen in the movie. George Lucas put his foot down and said, no, that's not what I want to happen, and so it didn't. I think, deep down, I think Harrison Ford is going to do this. Maybe not under the you know, maybe it's not like, you know, not like he's saying, I'll do it if Han gets killed off. Maybe they said to him, hey, we're going to kill him off anyway. I don't know, but I've got a strong gut feeling that Han Solo is not going to make it to Episode 8. And whether they do it at the beginning of the movie, he could be in it for like a minute and he'll be dead right at the beginning, and it'll be like bang, you know. Or they could give him a good arc in that movie and it'll end with Episode 7, Han Solo dies, bang, and it leads us right into Episode 8, potentially setting up, you know, the villain for the whole trilogy could off Han at the end. And there's a lot of ways they could go with it, and I'm fine with Han dying in Episode 7 because I just couldn't see Harrison Ford doing another 3 movies at all. But I really want Mark Hamill to stay. I really want him to be that Obi-Wan character and to go on to Episode 7, 8 and 9 and kind of end off the whole Skywalker story. And again, I've said in the past how I feel like, oh, they're going back on how well Return of the Jedi ended. It all came full circle, you know, the prophecy, the chosen one who kind of brought balance to the Force was Anakin, and you know the Skywalker story was closed, but now it's continuing. And I also hope with this cast announcement that they actually announce the new cast members who are going to be coming in, because they're the real kind of important ones that are going to be carrying this trilogy through the rest of the decade. You know, they really need to cast a strong set of characters. And again, the chairman of Disney, Alan Horn, I've got so much stuff here, he was talking about it. He was talking about the cast. He says, we have a lot of them in place, we're just not completely done yet. This is recently. And he said it's all about the screenplay. It has to be screenplay. And he was asked if the screenplay is where it fully needed to be, and he said it is now. And so yeah, and there's more stuff, but I'm not going to go into all of it. You know, there's one more thing that he said that I'll talk about in the next video, where I talk about the location shooting for Star Wars Episode 7. But yeah, and I hope that there's like a cool big name in there. I remember the rumors for Daniel Day-Lewis, someone like that would be really cool. But I really think, you know, the main cast of, you know, who are going to lead this trilogy into the future should be unknown actors who have a lot of raw talent that can be tapped and evolve over the trilogy, because that's really what made Star Wars so special to me, was that Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher were not film stars. They'd been in films before, but they were largely unknown. So yeah, I'd like to really see you know, a cast announcement of the full cast, or at least, you know, some of the new people as well. Hopefully we'll see, like, you know, Billy D. Williams, you know, crop up, maybe Anthony Daniels coming back as C-3PO, I don't know, but the main 3, if there's a big announcement, that'd be cool. And again, George Lucas said a long time ago, maybe like 6 months ago, he said, well, you know, in regards to the main cast, he said something like, you know, we've had meetings, I think that they want to do some big hoopla and announce it. So it really seems like this is happening, and I can't believe it. I really can't believe this would have ever happened. I just hope that it is happening, and I'm not really hyping myself up, and that it really is not going to happen. But we'll see, May the 4th, hopefully. Fingers crossed, Star Wars fans. This could be a big day, and yeah, exciting stuff ahead, hopefully, and finally we can get out of the realm of the rumors. You know, it was Benedict Cumberbatch confirmed he's not in the movie. There's been so many more rumours that I'm not even going to bother going into because there's just too many to keep up with. Of just, is this actor going to be in it? Is this actress going to be in it? Is this actor going to be in it? Or is he not going to be in it? Is she going to be in it? Is she not going to be in it? The speculation needs to stop. And we need to get on with the excitement for this movie. And it's still like a year and a half away. I mean, this I don't know. Is this whole series pointless? I don't know. You tell me. But I'm really enjoying getting close now to the big stuff. Principal photography is starting in a few weeks. You know, within a few weeks, definitely. Exciting times. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, so this is a few days after that original video. I just wanted to add this bit in. I'm here, ill, got my quilt around me, got my headphones on. And on Twitter, Peter Serafinowicz, one of my favourite comedians, or comedic actors, posted a picture of himself with Mark Hamill, who's in London right now. So they're all there, they're all in London right now. This is happening. There's no coincidence here. It is going down. And I'll just show you the picture. Instead of layering it over the video, I'll just show you. I posted on Facebook. Mark Hamill is in London and he's growing out his Obi-Wan beard. Holy this is actually happening. I can't believe it. Check that out. He's growing the Obi-Wan stubble. He's got to be the Obi-Wan role of this trilogy. Hopefully the trilogy, but at least of episode 7. He's going to be the Jedi Master. Oh, I'm just so excited that this is no denying this now. There's no denying it. They're gonna have to announce it, maybe even before May the 4th. And I've just looked, and May the 4th is a Sunday, so I might marathon the original trilogy and maybe make a video about it as part of this series. Who knows? But oh, I'm so excited. Yes, it's happening. Oh god, this has really made me feel a lot better on a day where I feel horrible. Coming back. Oh yeah. Awesome. Really awesome. I can't stop grinning. I'm just nerding out like a mother. Okay, that's it. Just a little epilogue to this video. Thank you for watching again, and see you next time.